Hello everyone, welcome back to Tech Marga Darshi. In this video, we are going to continue our AWS learning journey with part 2 of our Introduction to AWS series. Today, we will cover an important comparison between AWS, Azure, and Google Cloud Platform. We will also understand Amazon EC2, elasticity, and regions and availability zones in detail. If you are preparing for cloud interviews, certifications, or simply want strong cloud fundamentals, this video will be very helpful. So let's get started. Now let's learn the differences between AWS versus Azure versus GCP cloud computing. Today is dominated by three major providers: Amazon Web Services, Microsoft Azure, and Google Cloud Platform. Let's understand each one briefly. Microsoft Azure was launched in 2010 with the goal of providing a strong enterprise ready cloud computing platform. It integrates very well with Microsoft products like Windows Server, Active Directory, and Office 365. Amazon Web Services, also known as AWS, is a subsidiary of Amazon. It provides on demand cloud computing platforms to individuals, businesses, and governments on a pay as you go basis. AWS is the oldest and most mature cloud provider in the market. Google Cloud Platform or GCP runs on the same infrastructure that powers Google Search and YouTube. It is well known for data analytics, machine learning, and high performance global networking. Let's compare their global presence. AWS currently has 66 availability zones, with more coming soon. This shows AWS has a very strong global infrastructure. Azure operates in 54 regions worldwide and is available in more than 140 countries. Azure has a strong enterprise presence globally. Google Cloud Platform is available in around 20 regions worldwide, with additional regions expanding gradually. Global infrastructure is important because it improves performance, availability, and disaster recovery. Now let's talk about who uses these cloud providers. AWS is the oldest and most established cloud provider. It has the largest community support and customer base. Major companies using AWS include Netflix, Airbnb, Unilever, BMW, Samsung, Xiaomi, and Zynga. Azure is rapidly growing and has strong adoption in enterprises. Nearly 80% of Fortune 500 companies use Azure in some form. Major Azure customers include Johnson Controls, Polycom, Fujifilm, HP, Honeywell, and Apple. Google Cloud is trusted by many high-end enterprises and is strong in analytics and AI workloads. Major customers include HSBC, PayPal, 20th Century Fox, Bloomberg, and Domino's. Each cloud provider has its strengths, and organizations choose based on business needs. Now let's move to AWS Core Services. EC2 stands for Amazon Elastic Compute Cloud. EC2 provides scalable computing capacity in the AWS cloud. Before cloud computing, companies had to invest heavily in physical servers. They had to buy hardware, maintain it, and predict future demand. With EC2, you don't need to invest in hardware upfront. You can launch virtual servers within minutes and pay only for what you use. This makes development and deployment much faster and more flexible. Let's understand some important features of EC2. First, instances. Instances are virtual servers in the cloud. Second, Amazon Machine Images, also known as AMS. AMS are pre-configured templates that include operating systems and required software. They help you quickly launch servers. Third, instance types. Different instance types offer different combinations of CPU, memory, storage, and networking capacity. You can choose based on your workload requirements. Fourth, key pairs. Key pairs provide secure login to your EC2 instances. AWS stores the public key and you keep the private key safely. These features make EC2 powerful and flexible. Now let's understand a very important concept: elasticity. Elasticity means the ability of a system to automatically increase or decrease resources based on demand. For example, imagine an e-commerce website during a festival sale. User traffic suddenly increases. With elasticity, AWS automatically adds more servers to handle the traffic. When traffic reduces, AWS removes extra servers to save cost. This ensures performance is maintained and costs are optimized. Now let's understand regions and availability zones. A region is a geographical location where AWS has data centers. For example, US East, North Virginia, US West, Oregon, Asia Pacific, Mumbai, Europe, Frankfurt. Each region contains multiple availability zones. An availability zone is basically one or more data centers within a region. For example, US East 1 contains multiple availability zones like US East 1A, US East 1B, US East 1C, and so on. These availability zones are isolated from each other. This isolation ensures high availability and fault tolerance. If one data center fails, applications can continue running in another availability zone. This design provides reliability and disaster recovery. And that brings us to the end of this video. Today we covered Azure versus AWS versus GCP comparison, global infrastructure overview, who uses each cloud provider, what is EC2 and its features, meaning of elasticity, regions and availability zones. If you found this video helpful, please like, share and subscribe to Tech Marga Darshi. If you have any questions, feel free to drop them in the comments. Thank you for watching and I'll see you in the next video.